It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. The search continues for a man who robbed a Mayfield pizza store last night. Senior Constable Sarah Burgess says the man entered the back door of the Domino's store on Maitland Road just after 11, armed with an iron bar.
He's approached 4 staff members and threatened them with the bar before stealing a small amount of cash from the till. Now, he ran from the store prior to the arrival of police. The man's been described as being of Asian or Aboriginal in appearance and is about 170 centimetres tall with a thin build and brown eyes. Now, at the time of the robbery, he was wearing a green hat with a black and white pattern bandana or balaclava.
A Singleton woman is nursing multiple fractures after being bashed by 2 visitors to her home. The 42-year-old was confronted at the front door of her Harriet Street home by a woman she knows and a man. The pair then forced their way inside and started punching and kicking the resident before leaving. She suffered a fractured eye socket, cheekbone and nose and is now in a serious but stable condition in the John Hunter Hospital. There are fresh calls for the CBD light rail project to be extended, with talks underway between Newcastle City Council and Venues New South Wales. Council is urging the state government to extend the city's 2.7-kilometre proposed light rail to other areas, including Broadmeadow. Lord Mayor Nuatali Nelms says the plans will ensure the integration of transport and land use is effectively managed.
It's about making sure we have that vision for the connectivity between the CBD and the growth of the sporting precinct here at Broadmeadow as a first stage planned. It's really important that we do this in the very, very near future, and that's where the urgency is with Council, pushing the government, particularly as we develop this precinct here, but as well as the draft metropolitan plan for the Greater Newcastle area.
Airport security is back in the spotlight after a man flew from Newcastle Airport to the Gold Coast and back under another person's name. The Herald reports a Hunter man gave his ticket to a friend to fly to the Gold Coast after checking in under his own name online, thereby avoiding a $55 fee. The pair gambled on airport security not checking the identity of the boarding pass holder because he was travelling without checked-in luggage. Shadow Health Minister Walt Secord is calling for a drug summit to combat the growing methamphetamine use in regional areas like the Hunter. New data from the National Drug and Alcohol Research Centre shows drug-related deaths have doubled between 2009 and 2015, with 41% of ice-related deaths occurring in rural and regional areas. Walt Secord says it's time to gather experts together to find better solutions and treatments.
Drug use in New South Wales has significantly changed since the last drug summit. At that time, we brought together family members, judges, doctors, medical experts, paramedics, everyone that was involved in this sector. We all came together, and people with goodwill all worked together.
More than 90 service providers will be on hand for the annual Hunter Homeless Connect Day at Broadmeadow Basketball Stadium today. Organisers are expecting more than 1,000 people who are sleeping rough in the Hunter to attend. Help with housing, legal aid and personal services like hairdressing are provided to those doing it tough in our region.
Sport for our sponsor, PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
The Knights look to go back-to-back against the Warriors this Saturday after getting their 3rd win of the season against the Dragons on the weekend. The club hasn't had consecutive victories since the 2015 season when they upset both the West Tigers and the Storm on the road. Coach Nathan Brown praised the fans for their support and says the team hopes to impress at home again this week.
Once again, we got on a Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock to get 15,000 people. Over 15,000 was a huge testament to the fans. So, to be able to turn up and put in a better performance and try and get a result would be great.
Redhead paddleboarder Stuart McLaughlin took home another world title in Oahu yesterday, claiming back-to-back crowns and record times in the 51.5-kilometre race. McLaughlin was unable to reach his goal of breaking the 5-hour mark after crossing the line in 5 hours, 2 minutes and 43 seconds. And 7 Hunter Rugby Union girls will face off in the inaugural New South Wales Country versus New South Wales City Under-17s clash in Bathurst this Sunday. It's the first fixture of its kind, and it's hoped it will pave the way for girls to take up the sport. And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 28, 4, 27, 8, 35 and 12, and the supplementaries are 15 and 26. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.